Good afternoon. We're going to review our Gemara from Ed Puzzle, where you will have questions, and possibly this might be a better way to communicate this information. We have a quote from Rabbi Yirmiyah, who was a great Talmudic sage, and it says the following: "Ve'amar Rabbi Yirmiyah, ve'itema," that's the next word, and there are those who say, Rabbi Chia bar Abba is the one who said that. And what did he say? The letters Mem, Nun, Tzadik, Peh, Chaf, Mantsepach, which are final letters. In other words, they are written one way as it appears, but yet at the end of the world, they are written in a different way. Where do they come from? That's the question. And they go and they describe, let's see the letters. It says, where do they come from? They were said, Amom, they were said, Sofim, by the watchmen. The watchmen is, as you can see on the text, is a name applied to the prophets who lived in the time of approximately the first Bet HaMikdash up till the end. And there is a play on word. The word Sofim, which means watchmen, and Mantsepach, which could be read as Min Sofecha, meaning your watchers, your prophets. Amum, they're the one who established those letters. And the Gemara says, V'tispira, and you really think so? Is that correct what you said? Because we have a text in the Chumash. It says, V'haketiv, isn't it written? Ele ha-mitzvot, these are the mitzvot. It's in Vayikra chapter 27, you can check there, verse 34. These are the mitzvot that Hashem commanded Moshe, and that means these mitzvot and no other mitzvot. In other words, only what Hashem said. She'en navi rashai lechadesh davar me'ata, which implies that these mitzvot mean that from now, me'ata is from now, no prophet and navi is permitted to introduce. Rashai means permitted. Lechadesh, to introduce anything new. Lechadesh davar. That is to make any change in the written Torah, whether in the wording or in the writing. So no prophet is allowed to change what Moshe Rabbeinu said. Ve'od. And even furthermore, Ha'omer Rav Chizda. Didn't Rav Chizda tell us, Mem v'samech shebaluchot, the letter Mem and the letter Samech, who are in the Ten Commandments, in the Luchot. He says, Banes ayu omdim. They stood by a miracle. And as you can see, according to tradition, the letters that Moshe wrote on the Ten Commandments were cut completely through the stone. It's not like it appears here. As you can see it, it's really two-dimensional here. The letter itself, this black that I'm showing you, was cut through and through. And therefore, a letter that was fully closed could only stay suspended in place by a miracle. That is, see the white in the middle? That would have been cut through and through as well, and therefore it would have fallen out. But it stood. And therefore, the mem that Rav Chizda referred to must have been fully enclosed, which shows that the mem must have already been used during the time of Moshe Rabbeinu. And mehava havu. Yeah, you're right. They were. En means yes. Mehava havu. They were already there. Vela havu yad'ei, but they didn't know, that is, the people, the prophets didn't know which form was to be used in the middle of the word, be'emsa teva, ve'hei b'sof teva, and which was supposed to be, how did it look like at the end of the word. So, ve'atu tzofim, ve'takinu, and the watchmen, or our prophets, came. Atu means came, they came. Ve'takinu, and they made a takana, they enacted, they made a law to say that, what? Ptuchim be'etzah teva, the open form of a letter, like a letter mem, should be in the middle of the word, like you can see here, the mem, like that, or in the beginning of the word, that's how it should look. Vestumim, and the closed, satum means closed form, besof teva. And then you can see the pei is different here. That comes at the end of the word. The nun here is at the end of the word. It's called satum, closed form. So that's how it is. Sof, in the end, Ele HaMitzvot, the phrase that we have in Parashat Vayikra, Ele HaMitzvot, these are the commandments, and no other commandments could be added or taken away from the Chumash, the Torah of Moshe. She'en Navi Atid Lechadesh Davar Me'ata implies that afterward, in the future, Atid, no prophet could innovate anything. Lechadesh Davar means to make something new, and they could not determine which letter should go in which place in the Torah, because that would be considered an innovation. Ella, but what we must say, we have to say shechachum, that they were forgotten, that people had forgotten which mem should go where. So as you can see here, it's at the end of the word. That's now what we have. But those days, they didn't know which one, like in the mem here, or the mem of the mitzvot here. They didn't know whether this mem should look like this one or this one should be like this one. And they said, shachachum, that the watchmen forgot, people forgot it, and the Chachamim, the prophets, Chazru, came back to Yistum and re-established how it goes. And that's what we have now. The continuation of the Gemara goes, Ve'amar Rabbi Yirmiyah, since we quoted the Rav Yirmiyah in one aspect, we're going to quote him again. Ve'itema, and there are those who said, it's Rabbi Chia bar Abba who says that, and he says, the Aramaic version of the Torah, Targum, that's the Aramaic translation, Shel Torah, Onkelos Hager, was written by Onkelos, the convert, Amu, and they said Mipi Rabbi Eliezer, because Rabbi Eliezer was his teacher, and he's the one who taught him how to translate the Torah in Aramaic, and Rabbi Yeshua, who was also his teacher, and both of them were the one that handed the tradition to Onkelos. And then it goes Targum Sheneviim, the Aramaic, the word Targum of the prophets, the book of the prophets, was written by Yonatan ben Uziel. Yonatan ben Uziel, we will tell you in class what he did and who he was. Amru mipri Chagai, Zechariah, Umelachi. And who was the teachers of Rabbi Yonatan ben Uziel? The prophet, the last prophets, Chagai, Zechariah, and Melachi. ונזדעזעה ארץ ישראל 400 פרסה, על 400 פרסה. And what happened is that when he did make a translation, the land of Israel shook over an area of 400 parsa by 400 parsa. I'm not too sure what a parsa is, but apparently it's quite a distance, and it was sort of like an earthquake. Yatzta bat kol, and there is an echo, a heavenly voice. It's called Bat Kol ve'amra, and the voice said, "Mi huzeh? Who is the one shegilan sitrai livnei Adam, who has revealed my secret to the people?" Because those secrets were really about prophetic verse from the time of Mashiach, and nobody should know what they really meant. So that's what it is. Up to here. Somebody call me here. I'm sorry. Ahmad Jonathan ben Uziel. Jonathan ben Uziel got up and he stood on his feet, al raglav ve'amar, and he said, Ani hu shegaliti setaraich, that I'm the one who revealed your secret, livnei Adam. And he says, Galui ve'yadua, it is revealed and known before you. Shelo lechvodi asiti, I didn't do that in my honor. Velo lechvod Beit Abba, and I didn't do that for the honor of my father's house. Ela lichvodcha asiti, that I did it for your honor. Shelo yarbu machloket beIsrael, and that the arguments will not increase among the people by interpreting the verse differently. And so, ve'od, furthermore, he wanted, Bikesh, he desired to reveal, legalot targum shel Ketuvim, the translation of books from Ketuvim, Yasta bat kol, and a voice came out, ve'amralo, and said to him, Dayach, it's enough, you can't do this anymore. Matama, what's the reason they told him that he can't translate that? Mishum de'id beketz Mashiach, because the dates of the time of Mashiach is written in the book of Daniel, one of the book of Ketuvim, and he cannot translate that to let them know. And that's as far as we're going to go. So I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you in class later today. Thank you.